Well, hello there. How you doing? Welcome to the video. Nice to see you.
How you doing?
Sit right back, relax, and buckle up. It's time to boogie. Let the show begin.
Time to boogie.
Only take a few minutes of your time. Make you smile, maybe giggle or blow your mind. So do a little dance and like this video.
Hello everybody, my name is KOR Speedy and welcome to How To Minecraft, and today I'm actually going to be recording this episode alone. Sidearms and I got in a giant fight, we're no longer friends, and for that reason we're going to be kicking him out of this local area. I'm going to be moving to that island, building my own base without him, and it's going to be lovely. So yeah, let's get started. I'm obviously joking, Sidearms just couldn't make it today, he was a little busy, so I'm going to be recording by myself, and as you can see, I've done actually you might not be able to see. I'll give you 5 seconds. Spot the difference of what this looks like as opposed to what it looked like last time. Anyone? Anyone able to see it? So what I did is I went over here, bought a bunch of dirt from spawn, and made this connect to the bottom. Obviously it's a little rough because there's no sand in here. I might be able to blend some sand into this and make it look better. Maybe even have one of these like little sandier on the beach here. Stuff like that. But overall, I think it looks better, obviously, than a giant floating island. Now, I did cheat a little bit. I didn't completely finish over to this side, just because it's kind of time-consuming and not too fun. But I wanted to make it look good from our beach, at least. I did connect it over to this, because this is easier, because it's more shallow. And I'm going to have to grab this later. As you guys might have noticed, Woofles has found a mesa biome. I think I already mentioned that. I really need clay for my builds. If you guys have ever seen any of my builds in any of my other series, clay is what I used to build with. So I've been grabbing clay and doing this. And I think that's all I have over here. No more coal even left. But that should be a decent start. We're going to be using spruce wood, spruce logs, and then we're also going to be using the clay, probably light blue and blue. We're going to get on the building today. I might do a time lapse. I might do some jump cuts during my building process, but there's a few things I want to talk about beforehand. I wish my little buddy Sidearms was here to walk me through it, but it's okay. So I also started using warps, so I can do a /warp to shop instead of spawning down there. I now spawn here, which is nice. And then there's also a few more warps. What did I just hit? I don't even know what I hit. /home. So, what was it? Warp the walls? Is that one of them? Yeah, so this takes me to one of the Hellfire dungeons and stuff like that. So there's plenty of warps in the server. I just need to learn them all. Let's kill this fella real quick. That's going to make it so I can't teleport back, though. Oh well. It's all good. I have some other stuff to talk about while we fight some people. Although, just delaying the inevitable going back. Oh gosh. I really don't want to take on all these people right now, because I am definitely not fighting any dungeons today. So let's get out of the area. But, what did I want to say? Oh yeah, so I did some Googling, I did some Wikipediaing. Let's do a /home now. I did a lot of research on MCMMO, which here you go, you can see my stats while I'm talking about it. But as you can see, my stats are pretty low. My power level's only 430 overall, and I need to get that higher. I need to get all those stats higher, especially my axes, because axes are so strong. I'm going to really stop using the sword. I'm actually going to put the axe in my first slot. That's a big deal for me. I've never done that in my life before. But yeah, overall, my stats aren't that great. Like, I think I'm probably the only person on the server whose herbalism is almost as high as their axes. And that's mainly because I've been harvesting that sugarcane, which I did expand the sugarcane farm even farther out there. Because during my research, I found out that if you use your green Terra, which is using... Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. You guys probably already know this because you know more about Minecraft than me. But yeah, you click this and green Terra activates. And I think you can get, like, extra drops. I'm not sure. So I broke a few of them there, and I only got 2. So I don't know if that's actually true, if I read that right or not. But, yeah. And it also has the chance... Oh, there is some more down here. Maybe I did do pretty well. I don't know. But, yeah. Hopefully, that gives you extra drops over time. But we're not going to be messing with that too much today. Another thing that was on this website were a bunch of tips on how to level up some of your skills faster. So, one of the suggestions for the mining one is to get a high-efficiency pickaxe, like this fella here. It could be 5 or something better, but it's not. But yeah, I could take this to the nether and go to a netherrack area and just bang, 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 smack everything down and grab a bunch of levels that way. And that would take my stuff higher, and then I'd be able to use my super breaker longer, etc. I read all about it. If you guys want to, I'm not going to relay the information to you too much, but if you want to learn more about NCML, I'm sure most of you guys know more than me already, but you guys can clearly, I don't know why I said clearly there, but you guys can go over to Google and take a look at that. Let me make these guys breed one more time. We really need a looting sword so I can get a lot more stuff off these fellas. Although I should get the experience of these guys while I'm in there, because there's another thing I want to show you guys that involves experience. I've been doing a lot of research because I really enjoy this series, and I want to get better at the stuff I do on the series. But I've been watching some other people in the server. I've been watching their videos and stuff. And actually, there's a reason. Maybe you guys have seen someone's video, but I had a guest come over by our area, and they looked at that base, and they thought they liked it. They thought the building might have been a little too square there. It actually won't be square when I'm done with it. That's just me measuring it out by 9 by 9 so I can make some certain shapes that I want to do with it. But they commented on how it's just kind of a flat island, so right after I watched that, I went on and added the dirt underneath. But that's okay. I got a little self-conscious. It's okay. Anyway, we will come in here, and I want to show you guys that I didn't know this, and you guys probably already knew, but you can take your swords. Like, say I had like a sharpness 5 sword or something. I don't know if I do. I don't think I have anything good in here. Do I have anything good? I wish I did. I don't. But yeah, so you can take your... Oh, that's a good... Actually, let's try this. So let's see if this is going to do anything cool. But yeah, you can take a sharpness... Say I have like sharpness on a sword, and I want to combine it to make it even better. I can do that. The only thing you got to be careful with is maybe losing some of your enchantments. Like, see, if I were to do this, I would lose jump. So I definitely don't want to do that. If you reverse it... Maybe it makes... See, that makes it... Does that? Because that gets rid of Iron Forge now. So you got to be careful when you're doing it. But if I wanted to add sharpness to, like, this sword, which has this, I think if I put a sharpness 5 sword right here, a sharpness 4 maybe, it would go up to sharpness 5 and keep all these. But I would have to make sure of it. I'm not gonna do that now, but I just saw a lot of people in their videos were putting their enchantments together. And I want to eventually get to the point where I can do that as well. Another thing I want to mention, and... I'm not sure if it was a big deal because we're kind of new to the server and we're like trying to catch up. But I noticed when people do dungeons, the other people, they don't do safe spotting, and that's the term I heard it called in their videos. Oh, this is where I dump all my extra stuff. So I got rid of all the extra bows and stuff that I don't want. Like this guy is pretty much obsolete, so I throw his little self down there. But yeah, so safe spotting in dungeons is where you get on a tree in a Hellfire dungeon, you sit up there and kill the guy when he can't access you, or jumping up on a wall where someone can't access you there. And that's something I want to stay away from, because I don't think that's... Like, actually, last dungeon I went down, I tried to smack the guy and make it an actual kill. I did get one-shotted and killed, so it didn't work out too well. But I do want to get away from that, and I want to be a good boy and do the dungeons how they're supposed to be done, especially since I have the advantage of doing it with a partner and stuff like that. It's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, and I'm going to try to only safe spot when I have to be safe, you know? If I'm able to come off the ledge, I'm going to try to do it normally. So, hopefully that's a good way to do it. Now, we should probably get started on the building today. Like I said earlier, I'm probably going to do a little bit of jump cutting with some of this stuff, but I desperately need to start building a base. Oh, I should have put that sword back. Whatever, it's okay. We can have some extra stuff in the inventory today. We won't need a bow, and we won't need a sword. So let's just get stuff that is important to our building nature today. So, I didn't grab this. I really like how the blue dye makes this clay look. The blue stained clay looks really good in my opinion. And we also want to get a little bit of this. So let's get 8 of these. And we're going to be using a combination of light blue and blue stained clay for this build. I will show you guys the color palette here. It's going to be a little bit like that. I was considering doing greens and stuff, but if everything's green, like everything around this is green, it's not going to stick out too well. And I'm not sure if purple and green go together, but I don't care because I like how that looks. And overall, I think this is going to be good. And what you see right now, this is not the base. This is not what we're building. And it's gonna be good, I promise. Hopefully. It might take a little while to get there. It might take 5 episodes before we finish this bottom level and get all the stuff around it. We're gonna build... The bottom level is gonna be a storage room. So after that, it's gonna then go into like an enchanting and brewery room, and then maybe another room above it. But for the first stage, we're gonna be getting rid of all the necessary groundwork to make the bottom level completely work the way I want it to, and it's gonna be awesome. Also, there's another thing I want to show you. I thought it'd be funny to get my fishing stat really high. I don't know why. I was just really bored the other night and started fishing. So I'm already level 19 on fishing. It would be my dream in this world for my fishing level to be higher than everything else. My fishing rod isn't that good. It's just Luck of the Sea 1. I'm breaking 2. I really want to get lore on here and a higher level for my Luck of the Sea. But it's okay. We will survive for now. We'll catch 1 fish. So I didn't know this, but I also did some Googling work. Here comes a fishy. Googling work to see what happens with the fishing. Boing! Got one of these. About 2 fish gives you 1 level. And then I also noticed that when you pull something back, like the first time I was like level 3 and I got poisoned from fishing. And then I also fished a TNT onto myself right at this exact spot. And I freaked out. I'm like, it's going to blow up all my hard work here and I'll have to place all these blocks again. But it actually didn't cause any block damage, but it just shot a TNT at me. Hopefully one of them happens here. Yeah, there it is! Perfectly on cue! That is awesome. Wow, that is just lovely. But yeah, we're level 20 on fishing. And obviously, if you guys want to look up all the information on how fishing gets better over time, feel free, as well as all the other things. And also, I wanted to see what unarmed was, so I went over and punched some people with my fist, and I did get one skill in unarmed, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's enough MCMMO for today. Oh, actually, it's not. Another thing I did when I was talking about the going to the netherrack and whacking stuff like that, it also told me on the internet that you could go in. How did I want to do this? Oh gosh, I think I wanted this. Yeah, alright, I will definitely be doing that later. I don't want to get too distracted. But I went over there into the snow area where the snow tower was, or whatever that dungeon was we did on Saturn's channel, and there is 2 snow golems I put in a glass area, and you just take your shovel and you smack underneath them nonstop, and you constantly grind your levels for your excavation, or whatever it is. Excavation, I believe. And you can get drops from regular stuff over time, so like you can just be mining sand or grass, and you can get a diamond drop randomly, which obviously I have to be really high level for that, and stuff like that. You guys probably know more than I do, but I was doing it for a little bit, and I'm like, I just spent a minute to get like 2 levels. This is not worth my time, so I quickly gave up doing that. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been working on my stats, trying to get them better. Mining and axes is something I really want to get higher. And my herbalism is way too high, but it's okay. I enjoy breaking sugarcane and farming stuff. I do need to expand that farm. But yes, let's get done some work here. That wasn't a sentence. That wasn't a sentence. But we're going to get some work done, and I'm going to be right back as I kind of work out one of these corners here, and then I'll manipulate the entire building to look like I want it to. And this isn't even the right color I wanted. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, we are back. Probably looks like crap to you, and that's completely understandable. It's all in the details. So, I haven't done this in Creative World. I went in and kind of like made the smallest sketch of how I want the chest to be, but I didn't build any of the building in Creative World because it's just not fun to me. I was in Creative trying to make everything work, and I just gave up really quickly. So, and that was mostly with the chest design of the bottom storage area. But I'm going to have double chests in the corners here. It's going to be all organized, and then in the middle there's going to be like a station in which you can do everything else, like your crafting, your repairing, all that kind of stuff. And then there's going to be a lovely area to climb with a ladder, and that's going to take you up to the next levels. It's going to be a lot taller than this on the storage level, and I'm actually considering foregoing windows completely because it's a storage room. I don't want to have windows up against, well, windows up against chests and chests up against windows. It's not for me. So it might look a little silly, but the next levels are definitely going to have windows. And then I also want to point out that just because there's not windows, it's not going to look too bad because I'm going to have like some bushes up against these, some trees on the side. You're not going to really even be able to tell. So that's the thought process there. I did want to take a little break while we have a little bit of sunlight left. Let's do a /home just to make things quicker. There is a reason I've been fishing, and I will... Also, I just want to take a little break from building. I think that's going to look pretty awesome over there. I'm pretty excited. It's really hard to explain in my head what I'm trying to build because I've just never been able to vocalize what I'm trying to build to people. So you'll just have to bear with me, and hopefully this turns into something that looks good. I have a strong feeling it may not, but hopefully it does. Oh, that doesn't combine. Also, let me just put away some of this stuff that I didn't actually want to hold with me. This one is the sword I like, and I had something else I didn't want. Oh, the hoe. Oh, whatever. Okay, so we are going to be looking for an ocelot real quick. I kind of googled how to tame these things because they're actually like difficult to tame. They have like rules and they have to be in begging mode and stuff like that. Hopefully we can even find one. It's not looking good right now. This might never exist. I always see ocelots when I don't have the fish to tame them, and then once I get the fish, they're no longer interested in me. Maybe the game knows I'm trying to tame one, so it's gonna... Oh, I also want that bunny rabbit over there. That'd be nice. But yeah, there's no secret. If you guys have been around the channel for a while, you know that I'm a very big cat fan. I like cats more than dogs, and that's perfectly normal. And I will justify that till the day I die. And it's not looking good, and I'm really sad because I really wanted to catch a cat today. I've had cats in Minecraft before, and they've been killed, they've been slaughtered, and I want to try it again. I know I'm just going to get sad over the fact that someone's going to kill it. Although, oh, you can see all the sugarcane I've expanded. Because why not get that herbalism skill up? It's not looking good, guys. It's looking like no kitty today. I'll check on top of here. Yeah, they just spawn in the jungle biomes. They've even been on that center island a few times while I was out there. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Alright, I'll keep the fish on me. I'm sure we'll run into one eventually. Maybe even during this episode. That would be very nice if we did. But I guess we're going to have to retire that idea today. That is such a shame. I'm considering sugarcaning this entire area. Because no one's over here. It's not going to be an eyesore on anyone. Like, bring it completely around all that. Because you get 30 points towards your herbalism skill every single time. So it's not a bad idea. And then, if I did read the internet right, and you do get ×3 drops occasionally and stuff like that while using the green Terra, having a higher skill is definitely going to assist in our villager trading, so that's something I've been thinking about. Also, I had no clue until a friend recently linked me a villager trading chart. I had no clue. Oh, that's going to look good. I really like those colors. I had no clue that villagers traded for pumpkins or melons even. But don't worry. I'm not going to get too crazy. We're not going to add a melon farm. We're not going to add a pumpkin farm. I just don't think that's the best use of our time. So, our next order of business, after that little sidebar there. I hope there's no cats just blatantly, obviously, on my screen right now. I don't think they are. Yeah, okay. Can we check this island real quick? I know there was one earlier when I first started. Before I started recording, that is. But it looks like he's gone and the sheeps remain. That is so sad. I really wanted to catch a cat today. That is such a shame. Alright, so we need to build... I guess the exterior... I really want to build the floor because that's what really makes this look good. Although I don't even know we have enough clay for it. Let me check. I want to use the white as the floor. Yeah, we're not even going to have enough clay. I really need to strike a deal with Woofles. I really like the white stained clay, so this is going to go... I'll just give you guys a little taste, a little preview. We're going to build a cool floor pattern in here. Oh, I know something else I need to do real quick. Alright. See, I think that looks nice, especially for an interior floor. So, just want to show you guys that. But obviously, we're not sure how we're doing the floor pattern yet. It's going to be like a, hopefully, ornate pattern. I think there should be some decent floor space showing, so it should do a pretty good job. Let's go back here, fill this in. Now, I want to do a big tree over here real quick. What's the fastest way over? Oh, you guys are probably wondering what those trees are for. Yeah, I didn't even... Actually, we'll get rid of one of these trees over here. Let's do a slash on. It's quicker. Stupid water. I really need depth strider or something like that. So, these trees are just extra wood for building the actual building. So, I just planted them here. It's funny because Pete came over and checked out my base. And, like, the thing that stood out to him most was these trees. He's like, oh, I love these trees. And I'm thinking to myself while I'm watching this video, I'm like, oh, those are going bye-bye soon, bud. Sorry. You know? Oh, maybe I'll run into a cat while I'm doing this. Oh, those eggs for a second looked like a cat to me. I'm not sure if you guys got the same vibe, but doubt you did. Also, another thing that really increases your herbalism skill is getting rid of flowers. They're 100 points each. I've been studying, guys. I've been studying. See, look. And then watch this. It's going to go to 1890. 1790. There you go. So you're actually going to notice there's a lot of flowers in my chest because I was doing that earlier. Would we be sad if we lost this tree? Also, can you tree feller this entire thing? Let's see. Get rid of these off. I'm not sure if that affects anything. Boing! Oh my god. Yes! There's a reason why I did a jungle tree, guys. It's not going in the build. Do not worry. Jungle trees are the ugliest. I'm aware. We are going to be using this for our utility wood, which I know a lot of YouTubers use jungle wood for, because it's easy to get a big tree, and it's also very easy on the eyes not to ever use it. So if I don't use it, we'll be happy. So we're going to turn this into chest. Chest staying the same color regardless, so that's why we're going to do it this way. And let's get to it. So let's just... all utility wood. All utility wood, because we're going to need a lot of chests for the storage room. Let's just build a ton of chests. Oh, we're going to need... will we even need trap chest? Either way, we're going to need a trap chest even if we... Alright, I'm building all these chests. We're going to... Like, even though we'll never fill half these chests up, I just want... Actually, we'll fill all these chests up. 35, that's not many. So the way this is going to work is they're going to be done like this in the corners. So that's going to be in every corner. So that's how this is going to turn into a storage room. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Make sure we run the same page. Oopsie doopsies. Wow, that's expensive. That's a lot of wood for not a lot of chests. I guess it was only one stack of 64. Yeah. Let's actually make one more chest, just because that's going to be an eyesore for me. Also, you guys are probably going to hate that that corner doesn't have chests. So let's do this. And make one more chesty chest. Where'd that go? There it is. Sorry, my inventory's a little cluttered right now. I know it could be worse, but It's also could be better. All right, and then that area back there is, I think, going to be a lighting source. I might make this glowstone going up. I also might just incorporate the lighting into the ground or into the walls. I don't want to use torches because they're rather ugly. Let's grab this back. Is there a dark spot in here? I feel like there is. Yes, right there. We do not want this to get blown up. It's already pretty dark. We're kind of lacking torches just from building this because some of these were on the torch areas. But I just really like that. So now it doesn't have much of the light blue in the interior now because the light blue was in this corner. It got covered up, but that's okay. I think we'll be good. We might even be able to incorporate some light blue into the floor pattern, which I really want to work on today. So maybe we work on the center console as well and get the floor done. And believe me, guys, this is going to look cool. It's going to get narrower as the tower goes up, but in the corner it's going to have some cool ornate designs that come out and flare out and stuff like that. It's not going to be a boring square building, and honestly, it's probably good Sidearms wasn't here today. I hope he doesn't see this video, but when I build with Sidearms, he kind of just sits there and watches. So it's kind of like a regular episode, guys. Just Sidearms isn't here to tag along, you know? In a building episode, I should say. I love Sidearms. I'm just joking, obviously. I know most of you guys realize that. Let's return all this stuff we don't really need right now. Really want to tame a cat. I'm sorry that's just such a big thing for me, but I really want to tame a cat. I need to go over here and grab some more goodies. I might do a little bit of clay off screen, guys, because we're desperately going to need some clay if I want to make the floor pattern and stuff work today. Let's just do that. Yeah, we're going to make that happen. We're going to do the floor pattern. So let's get some more clay. I'll be right back, everybody. Finally found some, guys. It's tough being a good boy on this server, because in past servers, I've just stolen everything from all my friends. And now I'm in a server where if I steal something, they're probably going to come kill me. And I know exactly where it is in Wolfle's house. I can go right over to Rob's place, walk inside, go into one more room, and grab all of his clay if I really wanted to. I'm not going to, of course, because I'm a good person. But I really, really am fighting the temptation. Because this isn't a healthy way to get clay. It's not. Especially when mesa biomes are a thing. This should not be a thing. But I'm doing it anyway, because I'm a good boy. But yeah, and I would... Believe me, I know the coordinates to how to get out there. I know how to get to that mesa biome. But unfortunately, I would need a lot more money to buy. I have $15,000, I'd say. And I would need a lot... Why is this guy really fronting right now? I would need a lot more money to buy TP Pass and head on out there, so I'm not going to do it. But I can increase... Oh, actually, let me use the Giga Breaker. Oh, I shouldn't have done that underwater. Whatever. Mining underwater is obviously slower, but you guys know that. Get away from me, bro. Not having it right now. Not having it right now. But yeah, this is my temporary fix on how to build an entire tower out of clay when you don't have any clay. It's going to be a lot of fun for me. Alrighty, everybody. We are back. We have a lot more clay now. I'm going to do one more tree just because I want to fill in that corner because I know it's probably bothering you guys, and it's bothering me, to be honest. Oh, gosh, he scared me. Hi. How you doing? Yeah, that's right. You better die. Did I get much from that? 44? Oh, there's the rest. Okay. See if I can scoop all this up. Don't want a jungle tree sapling. I think that's probably all there was. Yep. So, ooh, guys, I'm excited. I know that looks like absolute crap from right now, but just, you gotta believe in the process, alright? You gotta believe in the process. We've got some acrobatic skill. Let's do oh, I'm in combat. Yeah, I don't know if this is a waste. I know they're not worth that much, but I really don't want to swim the whole way over there. And there's a reason I kill my Endermeanies. Because I do not like water travel. Okay, so let's do a few more chests. And we're probably even going to do another line of chests on top of that. So just keep that in mind, guys. But I just want to give you guys the base idea for what we're doing today. My Giga Drill has been refreshed. I really wasted that. And you guys saw that, so it's okay. We desperately need more clay. And by clay, I mean coal. They both start with a C. I'm trying here, guys. Words are not my strong suit. Actually, they kind of are in a way, but they aren't also. Okay, let's do this. And the thing I like about clay is you never have leftover pieces of clay because they break into groups of 4, and when combining them, you always have the perfect amount. So that's always good. Right, let's hop up here. We're going to try to build the storage room portion at least pretty quickly in the next few episodes because I know it's going to be an eyesore until it's finished in a way because I don't like leaving something unfinished, especially in Minecraft. So we're going to try our best, except for pirate ship battles, but I digress on that. So, what was I over here for? Coal, that's what we needed. Let's just grab all this bottom coal. We don't need it over here at least. We're going to be doing a lot. We're actually going to be completely out of this building soon. So, I think we'll keep this here for memory's sakes. Plus, it's just a cool little. I don't like tearing stuff down. It actually looks decent. I'm not a big fan of Junglewood, but it's not a bad building. That's another thing Pete was laughing about when he came over here. He was laughing that we turned that into our house, and the thing was still rigged to make you fall. Oh, I gotta swim over again. That is just not fun. Why is the game doing this for me? Also, I just want to say, I hope you guys like the solo episodes. They're going to be rare. They're not going to be a common thing. Just because I have friends in my life, and I like to play video games with my friends. I could easily do solo videos all day long. But actually, honestly, doing solo videos is easier. I'll tell you that much. Because you don't have to deal with other people's schedules and stuff like that. Because like, this is completely okay. I'm not mad or anything. But Sidearms and I, we had planned to record tonight, and he wasn't able to make it because he had some things come up, and that's perfectly normal. I've done the same thing as well. But it just sucks because I was really itching to play Minecraft. As you can see, like, I already showed you this, but my fishing skill is up to 20 because that's how bored and how much I want to play this right now. And I wanted to build this house one night, and then I'm like, Sidearms, should I just build the house and build the storage tower and all this stuff like that? And he's like, no, we should probably do that on screen. It'd probably be the best way to do it. And I'm like, you're right. So I got on and fished instead. And I just really wanted to play. So, middle console area. I need to think this out in my head. Let me grab some. Gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of that. And we need more of these. Put that up there. So we are going to have an area in the middle. Like I already explained. This is the exact middle, right? So we want to have... How do I want to do this? This is tough. Alright. Let me think this through. We could do this. Ladders are going to be important. So, we're going to leave this hollow. This is going to be hollow in the middle. We want to have a beacon rise from below and go the whole way to the top. And maybe even we can pay someone on the server that knows how to do Vicstar's cool beacon that switches colors. Unless that's something he wants to have for himself. That's perfectly fine if he wants to have the only cool beacon on the server. I would respect that. So, if we did a console like that in the middle, we could have little stations like this. Oops. We could have little stations like that. There's still plenty of room for you to move around here. On one of these, we can put an anvil. One, we can put a crafting table. Another one, we can put something else. And another one, we can put something else. I don't think there's really that many things you need in a crafting station, you know? So I think that'd be good. And then on the outside of these could be ladders going the whole way up. So let's make some ladders just to show that that's what we're going to be going for. Ladders are still the vanilla crafting recipe, right? It's not like fences where they changed on me, which I hate the new fencing. Yeah, there it is. 27 of those. And then that's also going to bring some lighter colors of brown in here. So that's not going to make this look as busy. That you guys are probably thinking that was a little busy, but this is going to break that up. So I think that's going to take you up to the next level. You have access easily from all four sides. And I think that's going to look good in the middle. Now, a floor. Also, I didn't really explain the doors to you guys very well. They're going to be like an ornate style of spruce wood, and that's going to bring a different color out to the front as well. Might get a little too busy. If it is, we can always digress on that and do something else. But we're going to have this have like kind of an arch shape on the inside and on the outside. Probably right where this is. So these probably won't be pillars anymore. They're going to be like a door thing. I don't want to close it off. I don't want to make it one wide. I want to kind of keep it open. This is going to be so lit up, this island, that we shouldn't have any problems of creepers getting in, especially being out on a noob island. So, the floor. We need to make that pattern. So, I'm probably going to be working on that now that this is smelted a little bit more. And I will get back to you guys with what I come up with for le floor. I think I've decided on the floor pattern. It's actually the first thing I tried, so it's obviously easy to change up at some point. But it's pretty simple to some degree. I didn't want to go with just like a checkered pattern or something pretty generic. I wanted to like try to put like a little pattern in it. So I went with like a sword design coming out of here in the white. And that, I think, works out really well. I like it a lot. We need to light this up actually, just so you guys can see better. These are obviously not permanent torch solutions, but they will definitely get the job done for today, so you guys can see. But yeah, it has like a I don't know, a sword pattern going up there, like the Minecraft sword, obviously. This is something I'm not a big fan of. It's actually a little too square or checkered-ish, because obviously these three and then that one, excluding that, kind of makes like the exact same pattern, just opposite. So I'm not sure if I like that too much. I could just completely make this all blue and just have that white accent. And also, it grabs your attention with the floor and brings you towards the chest, which is something I like. So I'm definitely pretty happy with how that turned out. And on the ground, this actually doesn't look bad. From above, it kind of looks a little derpy. But yeah, I think this is getting the job done, guys. And like I said, guys, give it time. Trust the process. I promise this is going to look better in the long run. I know it looks really bad right now, and it just looks like a conjoined mess of a bunch of chests and just kind of a little silly. But yeah, so let's put some of this away. We're going to do one final check for the cat. I really hope we can find a cat, guys. I really want to tame a cat. I don't know why it's something I want to do, but it is something I want to do. So let's get all that stuff out of there. That's all good for dying. And I think that's about everything we needed over here. So let's do a slash home so we don't have to cross. And then we are going to do a little cat search. And while we're searching, we might as well make it a good harvesting search. So I'm going to keep my eyes out while I do this. And just watch this herbalism skill increase. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I have a problem. I just, for some reason, little numbers in the right side of the screen matter so much to me, and I'll never understand why. I think it's the first time I harvested this entire line of crops. Let's put some light over here. A little dark. The whole cat thing was just a ploy so I could harvest some more of this. I didn't even intend to find a cat. Actually, I don't even know, do the cats even come out at nighttime? I feel like I've never seen a jungle cat at nighttime, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just selective vision. Oh yeah! And then obviously these are all going to be good. We're going to turn these into books, we're going to turn these into paper to sell, and we're going to turn them into bookshelves for our enchanting station. There's a use for these. I don't have to keep explaining it. But yeah, we'll trek back through the jungle to the chest. Hopefully we can find a kitty. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's been a lot of fun recording this by myself and stuff. It's been a different vibe. It allows me to talk to you guys a little bit better, and I like it. So maybe we'll do one of these every once in a while, especially if our schedules don't work out too well. But yeah, guys, there's lots to look forward to. It's not looking good on the cat front, guys. Not looking good on the cat front, and I accidentally passed my chest because I'm blind, and I'm a loser. So yeah, thank you guys. Wow, that is a big haul. We're gonna need another chest. That's ridiculous. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, and remember, trust the process. Bye-bye, everyone.